Hoy en Potter Experience exploraremos las increíbles habilidades, simbolismo y curiosidades de los hipogrifos, criaturas legendarias del magnífico mundo de Harry Potter.
¡Ta, ta, ta, chan!
Y al final te revelaré un dato curioso sobre los hipogrifos que pocos fans de la saga conocen.
Venid aquí, acercaos. Menos charla, por favor. Tengo algo extraordinario para hoy. Una gran lección. Seguidme.
Los hipogrifos son criaturas mágicas híbridas, mitad águila en la parte delantera y mitad caballo en la parte trasera.
¿A qué es una preciosidad?
El hipogrifo más famoso del mundo mágico es Buckbeak. Aparece por primera vez en la película de Harry Potter y el prisionero de Azkaban. ¿Qué es lo primero que tenemos que saber sobre un hipogrifo?
Lo primero que tenéis que saber es que son criaturas muy orgullosas. Se ofenden con facilidad. Nunca se os ocurra insultar a un hipogrifo. Podría ser lo último que hicierais en vuestra vida.
Y ahora viene una buena pregunta que es ¿cómo puedo acercarme a un hipogrifo?
Atento. Ahora, tienes que dejar que él dé el primer paso. Es un protocolo. Adelante, da un paso. Una reverencia y espera a ver si él te la devuelve. Si lo hace, puedes tocarle. Si no, bueno, de eso hablaremos luego.
Entre sus habilidades cabe destacar el vuelo a gran velocidad, una fuerza increíble y una aguda inteligencia. La relación de Harry con Buckbeak nos enseña que el respeto hacia las criaturas mágicas puede llevarnos a momentos increíbles, mientras que el desprecio, como el de Draco, puede ser peligroso.
Ya, tú no tienes nada de peligroso, sucio engendro de pollo.
Malfoy. No, Malfoy.
Aunque Hagrid intenta defenderlo, después del ataque a Malfoy por parte de Buckbeak, el Ministerio de Magia ordena su ejecución. Cuando Harry y Hermione viajan en el tiempo, su misión incluye salvar a Buckbeak de su injusta ejecución. Cuando liberan a Buckbeak, no solo están salvando a una criatura mágica, están abriendo el camino para salvar a Sirius Black. Es un acto de justicia en un mundo donde la opresión y los prejuicios parecen dominar. Y cuando Buckbeak extiende sus alas para volar con Sirius hacia la libertad, vemos que la esperanza no solo es posible, sino que es más poderosa que cualquier otra cadena. Como conclusión, yo diría que la libertad de Buckbeak y Sirius nos recuerda que incluso en los momentos más oscuros, la valentía y la compasión pueden romper cualquier barrera. En su vuelo compartido encontramos un mensaje universal. La justicia siempre vale la pena y la libertad, como las alas de un hipogrifo, es algo que todos merecemos. Y ahora ha llegado el momento que todos estábamos esperando. Os voy a mostrar un material inédito de cómo crearon a nuestro querido hipogrifo Buckbeak.
The hippogriff is a kind of half horse, half eagle creature. Hagrid is obsessed with having pretty much lethal creatures as pets.
The creature, the hippogriff, exists in folklore and in mythology, so that's not my creation. But I really thought hard about this because it could have been an absurdity, and indeed it really could have been in the film as well.
The hippogriff scared me because I thought, how are you going to bring this to the screen? It's just an odd combination of animal elements. And Alfonso and I wanted any kind of scene to be character defining in some way.
These different creatures, they are just extensions of the characters. The Hippogriff, in a way, was one extension of Harry's coming of age, which he discovers his inner power and his freedom. What J.K. Rowling did so beautifully is that she just explored the archetypes of what it is to grow up. You go back, you stop, but it's the kind of stop that thing, you know, when it's like, I stop, any moment is coming, any moment is coming.
Keep still.
You have to earn the right to fly on him. So it's all about teaching respect and learning respect for Harry.
It's that excitement of being able to slightly tame a wild creature that you wouldn't normally be able to even touch. That's like being out in Africa and the lion lies down and lets you pet it.
Let you ride him now. What? Come on.
Hey!
I always remember thinking it's kind of like a parrot taking the guide wheels off the kid's bicycle for the first time. They say, you'll be fine, you won't fall off. You think, please God, don't let them fall over and break a limb.
The Fly with Buckbeak is about the empowerment of Harry. It's a 13-year-old kid who starts realizing that there's an inner power that he has to learn how to control. He needs to learn how to surrender in order to fly.
He's up in the air, and he just sort of extends his arms, and he's no longer earthbound, and he's no longer burdened by all the problems that he has when he's on the ground. If he could only fly forever, he'd be all right.
He represents a certain wildness, and I had a real sense that he was real. The way he moved, everything about him I just loved.
We want to do an animal that is an animal. You know, it's nothing fancy. It happens to be very gracious when he's flying, very clumsy when he's walking, and sloppy. I remember one of our favorite designs, actually we discarded because it was too regal, it was too precious. This is still work in progress because that is too playful, too light.
Alfonso is very fluid in the way he works, which means it's very difficult to tie designs down. The detail, you know, which feathers were what colour, which feathers would be slightly longer, went on month after month after month, with me going, we have to build this. And I mean, I actually really enjoyed working with Alfonso, but it was a real battle because Alfonso never really wanted that design process to end. It was a really wonderful exercise to go through, but there were days when it was the closest I've ever come to thinking, you know, the reason this hippogriff isn't going to be ready is because I'm going to have inserted it into somebody. But I'm delighted with the result.
It could move, it just looked alive. You've just never seen anything like it.
There was a kid actually visited the set one day, and the head suddenly went down like that. And the kid absolutely, I thought they were going to die with excitement.
It was pretty ambitious. We would build an animatronic Buckbeak, and not only build him, but we took him to Glencoe in Scotland, stuck him on a mountainside in blizzard conditions, and expected all the animatronics to work. It was a challenge, to say the very least. But even though he was a physical animatronic creature, he was enhanced and replaced with a digital creature.
With the half-bird, half-horse creature, we were looking at golden eagles, basically, and the way it moved, the physiology, capturing the way that the wings move and the chest moves. A very proud, majestic creature that had this sort of dangerous side to it.
We wanted to make something that would be realistic. I mean, it's so realistic that if people watch carefully, Buckbeak actually poos, you know, but it's not a big deal. It's just like, as a matter of fact, thing that Buckbeak does.
En el próximo vídeo hablaremos de otra criatura increíble, los Thestrals. Y antes de irme, recuerda, cuando te encuentres con un hipogrifo, haz una reverencia primero. Espero que este contenido te haya gustado y si quieres ver más contenido como este, solo tienes que suscribirte, puedes darle a like y comentar.